The seller automatically declined my offer.
Alex. And with that, welcome to BrotherBrother, guys. My name's Alex.
Ugh, Nick, dude. These f***ers on eBay.
You're going to have to bleep that. We just cut all that out.
Try again.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back for the third time. This is BrotherBrother, episode 45. Nick is slowly dying. And with that, we're going to go along for the intro. Are you okay? Have you recovered?
No.
Did you inhale some water?
Yes.
Oh, so you just sent this
auto decline. All right, how about a $40 50-cent offer to you?
Nick is currently bidding on a retro handheld.
I'm making legitimate good offer. He automatically declined it again.
I'll argue with it. Nick, you know whenever that happens, they just have a reserve set.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. He's not personally like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I didn't know if you thought this guy had was vindictive against you.
Then I would send the messages that it says I can send with him.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Listen here, little big. You think you're so tough?
You think you have my balls in a vice?
You think
here
just
with
because
your
I want
eBay
this
listing.
thing you're selling, just because I want it so bad that I'm offering?
Yeah,
you
I think
money?
I'm just gonna get a black one. I want to make an offer for $40.
Nick, haven't you already made an offer that's pending currently?
Yeah, currently there is, but it's the guy that
with the blue
didn't
one
respond to my $40 one all day, and then after it automatically went away, I now offered $40.50. So
and that's how you eBay.
So
because in Nick's mind, he could have not seen it, right? Because it just timed out essentially. You sent him an offer, it timed out.
Yeah, possible.
So you're like, let's incentivize it, but just like
but not really though.
But like, just. Maybe he'll see it this time.
It'll round up. Yeah.
50 cents.
Hey.
50 is a big number.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, it's halfway to 100. But in terms of how much money that is, 50 cents, I mean, it's not a lot.
So.
What's a 50 cents raise, from a job?
It's substantial.
Is that
over time?
Is it like 4,000 more a year or something?
Sure.
Because I think $1 more is like 8,000 more years. I don't know what the math is.
I don't know. I'm not a mathematician.
You're not a wizard.
The only
math wizard. Well, like I said, just get a black one. We're not children anymore. We'll get you a blue cover, so that we'll tell the difference that way. And it's all is good. I said I don't know if it was the last episode or the one before that. How I was getting into these retro handhelds, or just wanting to get one, and it's finally happened.
Same model.
Been playing Pokemon. One of them, the green. Yeah, that's just
it's an open box, $40, dude.
Yeah, but that looks like you got to bid for it. Oh, you can make an offer?
Yeah.
That means you have to bid more, though, or give him more if the bid's at 40.
We'll see what the bid's at.
Yeah,
well, no, it's got 0 bids.
This is the eBay episode, guys.
Yeah, welcome to the eBay episode. I'm wheeling and dealing.
Nick doesn't know how to eBay.
Getting some steals. I'm going to offer him 30, 35 for it.
This is the most boring episode ever.
My message is going to say, that's a good deal. and he'll
you guys
accept
can't
it.
see what's going on Nick's phone specifically because he's scrolling eBay currently. Yeah, wheeling and dealing over here. Bidding last minute, sending offers that they won't accept.
Yeah, but he'll have to counter, right?
Or he could just do the same thing, wait for it to time out, just be like, let's see if he does it again. And then he'll just watch it again. This game will go back and forth for however long it takes.
Forever.
Well, you only have like 5 offers total or something. So
yeah, I've used several.
Well, there you go.
Well, one of these guys has to be a reasonable man and give me the deal that is eBay's for.
I got this from a reasonable man, so it's possible.
There's not a lot of reasonable men out there.
Not really, but you just got to find the one.
No, I'll just force him to see it. Logic. This is a good deal for me. It's a good deal for you.
Send me incentivize it, not by 50 cents.
I'm not incentivizing shit. He's the one that's he's the one that's selling the thing. I'm just the customer. So
you're just the customer.
Make me happy, not vice versa.
The customer is always right.
Yeah,
in this case, it's you.
I am correct by offering him 50 cents more.
Well, that's that's like a tip is you can have the change.
That's worse.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Yep. That's 2 quarters though.
Ching. Nowadays, what can you buy with 2 quarters?
Some gumball.
$50. A gumball is 50 cents now. They've upped the price.
Some machines. Others are still $25.
The classic old school ones.
Yeah. The ones that have the spinny thing down the clear tube.
Man, I feel like that was a lot of money back in the day. 25 cents
so much
for a
cash.
pinball. It's just like, here's like half my paycheck.
For
I really need to chew some gum
and rubber. Yeah.
It's worth it. Here it goes.
It's not worth it.
I could buy food.
Shelter,
I want this gum.
Clothing.
This one, it's
flavor,
gone. There's the money.
Flavor immediately gone.
Yeah.
It's all sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, those things sucked. Those machine gun balls. The hype wasn't just looking at it and seeing the colors and being like, oh, just
which one am I?
I can't even imagine
dude?
The flavor sensation that would come from that.
I don't remember how I got them, but I could have a big handful of those and then just start gnawing.
How would you get a handful? Would you just sit at the machine and just put quarters in?
Well, no,
I'm going to collect them all.
DSLs are what you have.
That's not what I have.
I don't know.
He's wrong. It's not what I have.
Yeah, you do.
Nick, you need to be seeing. You ever seen Weeping Bell? And I need to show you lips. You want to see an actual pair of DSLs?
No, I don't.
You want to know what
lips?
The runner-up name was going to be for him?
What?
You said it already. There we go. But lips is just so on the nose. It's great. Better than DSL. DSL is a little vulgar. It's accurate.
It's not vulgar. It's a descriptor.
When was the last time you played Pokemon, Nick? When you were a child?
Fucking at least 10 years ago, probably.
And now you're gonna play it for real, but for fake.
Probably not.
Well, what do you want to play?
I don't know.
You don't know what you want to play, but you want to play something.
Yeah.
Earthbound, the NES game, dude.
It. Yeah, it should be good.
I got that. All I did was start it, and it seems super interesting. It has humor in the writing, and it's
But then you're
smart.
Pokemon though.
Well, that's the OG. I'm like, I at least want one run through of this Pokemon before I get into Earthbound. So. But Earthbound's what I'm getting into next.
About Chrono Trigger.
I have that on there too.
It's supposed to be good.
Yeah, I have pretty much all the hits, all the big ones, all the good ones.
All the good ones
on this. I could show you my favorites because, like I said, the Pokemon is not just on there for some reason. I mean, there's probably a good reason, but it's on mine.
It's on your It's on yours now. After you stole it.
Well, it was from the kind soul who sold me this. It was on his. I didn't even have to go get it online. He had one. I was like, oh, good, perfect.
Do you have a save file?
Made it easy for me. No, the save files, they don't save like that. They save on the memory card, and I had swapped just the ROM over to my memory card.
Sure.
I put the game on the new memory card, so it does not have to save info. It's a separate folder that I did not bring over. I just wiped his device, basically. This is Nerd Talk with Alex and Nick, guys.
That's just normal conversation. Because you are a nerd.
Yeah, about nerd stuff.
Not like me, though.
Well, the thing is, I have to dress exactly like a nerd at my job now.
Well.
And I get up and go to my job and look like a nerd all day.
In front of children. Who probably don't talk about you.
They don't talk about me. Why would they not talk about me? They definitely talk to me.
They're like, have you seen that weird new teacher?
Well, I'm not a teacher, but they talk to me, They're like, hey, can you fix this for me? And I'm like, yeah, let me see it.
Hey, help.
Yeah, basically.
Come over here. Jeeves.
Well, because they're,
spoiled little rich kids.
Well, they're children of higher...
who I could just smack the shit out of.
They're just, their parent... Well, I won't say that they're rich. I feel like it's weird to say a kid is rich.
Well, because they've done nothing.
Right. This kid has affluent parents, and therefore has a different...
his family has money. He doesn't have money.
Yeah, a different viewpoint on the world.
As in, they are less than him or her. We don't discriminate. Yeah. They do, though.
They definitely do.
They do hardcore.
They definitely do. Super hard.
Super judgy. Yeah.
But it's not as bad as I was expecting. I still haven't done any AV stuff, which is what my job is. But I've done a lot of IT assistant stuff.
You just go around fixing stupid shit.
Yeah, stuff where teachers are just like, hey, I have a lot of kids who just can't. They don't have the thing they need on their computer. That should just be on it. We've done everything that we're supposed to do. Please help. Come now. And then I'm just
sprinting.
Yeah. I somehow hit my exercise goal today. Or almost hit my exercise goal just from walking around this godforsaken school. Well, it's a godly school, but I was going to say godforsaken.
Yeah, God would never forsake them.
I would. But
well, you're not God.
So I'm about as far as you can be. But
you're like way.
And isn't that funny that he's paying me?
He isn't paying you shit.
No, not him personally, but his people. Not him directly. You know.
His people are all over it.
Yeah. Well, they have to. Yeah.
Well, it's in his name.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, I can talk about this. The big thing in my job.
Yeah, just
right?
fucking.
Because I almost forgot. Because I was just talking about my job. But the guy who hired me, the director.
You got fired?
No, he quit.
Oh.
Like on my first day.
This is why he hired you. He's like,
no,
I'm free.
No, this guy is the higher up. He like runs everything technology related. He like set up the servers and like runs that shit. Make sure everyone's, programmed correctly. It does stuff I don't understand.
Sure.
He's leaving. He's like, yeah, I got a job that pays me like $50,000 more. So I'm like, I'm out.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
it's like you already make six figures, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's really not that big of an increase, comparatively to what it currently is, but
yeah, small percentage.
Yeah, but apparently he came to the school and was like, "Can you guys match it?" And
they were like, "Nah."
Yeah. And he was just like, his last day was today.
Dude, that's a short notice. It's like not even 2 weeks.
Not even 2 weeks.
Right. He said, "I'm done."
Yeah, literally. He's like, I don't even think he starts the new job for a while, but he's like,
I'm gonna take a break. Yeah,
I'm getting paid so much more.
Make more.
Like, you're right. But I just thought it was insane because like on my first day, apparently he was informed that he like that was the day he accepted the new job.
He said, "This is my calling.
Yeah.
This is what God wants me to do."
And then it all came out like he hates the school and he hates like how everything's run and he's like, "What? This place sucks." It's just like, and nice. I'm just like, "Oh, I just got hired." Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's every workplace though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm just like, I'll be fine now.
Yeah, probably.
So that's what I told. That's what I.
Well, they can't afford to fire you now, so
my job's pretty secure
for the moment. The moment, yeah.
Well, I can do what I've been doing, and I've been doing more. So it's like, yeah, I'm fine. But now I'm even more fine because
they're kind of desperate.
Yeah. So it's me and like the one other guy. Because it was just us three.
So the department, it wasn't very big.
It's him, one guy, and then me. And this other guy is the guy that I've just been working with the whole time. Who's been there for like 4 years.
He's in charge.
Yeah, basically. Bro, I got all the keys to like every door.
Oh, God. So you've just been going in rooms.
They're like, this is the key that unlocks every classroom. This is the key that unlocks every door from the outside. This is the key that unlocks every closet from the inside. This is the key that unlocks this other building.
It's like, why would you ever even need those keys? Like,
I don't know. Like, but
they just give them to everyone. Like, here's your keyring.
No, they just give it to all the tech guys and and like the janitors.
Like, I don't understand your job, but here, I have access to everything.
You'll probably need to get in these places, right? I'm like,
never once. No.
Maybe.
And like, here you go, just throw it at you. It's all boys.
It's so big, this school. Like, that's why I hit my exercise goal, just running up and down these freaking steps.
Got to move around the building, dude.
Dude, I get the hardest workout of my life, and then I come back here.
That's accurate.
It's not. And then I have had to reduce the going to the gym though, just because I'm actually just tired. I went yesterday.
Jesus Christ!
I wanted to go today, but there's just no time. It's hard to schedule. There's not enough time in the day. Do you agree?
No, I go to the gym after work like all the time. Except for if I'm working 14-hour shifts.
I was about to say, you were just kind of working nonstop for long times. Long periods.
For like a week.
Yeah. Is that done now? For
the time being.
You said everyone's like back from some
whatever bullshit they were doing.
Yeah. They all do it at the same time? Like what?
Yeah, conveniently it lined up like that, yeah.
Not together.
Well, 2 of them were together, yeah. The other ones are just like random chance.
Where do they go? Do they actually leave?
They all have their own separate lives. They do shit. I don't know.
The vacation time, or
there's no vacation time. They just request the time off. You don't get any paid time. Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Literally never have. Why do you think I don't take vacations?
Well, you could.
I could be like, I'll be back in 3 months.
You could,
and they would have to be like, all right.
You need longer?
Yeah, right. Like, but the time I was
crazy
gone,
they don't give you any PTO though.
Those are assholes.
Yeah. Like, anyone get it? Like, do managers get it?
I think managers get some. I think.
Damn, dude, PTO is so nice. Getting paid as if you're working, but not actually having to work. So good.
Now being on salary, fuck that.
Yeah, no. Because then you actually end up working more than hourly somehow. It ends up like not being worth it.
Like, I'm cool if y'all want to run up my hours. I get overtime.
Right, because then you get overtime, and then you end up making more.
And then they get pissed because of how much they have to pay me.
Yeah, but it's their fault because you're doing it.
Exactly.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
not
who else is gonna do the shit I'm doing? Like, come on.
Give me the money.
Pick one. Yeah. I know
they just end up making no money. They're just like, we're goddamn.
Yeah, they're
broke.
actually losing like so much money all the time.
I can't imagine they're making a lot of money.
I don't think they make,
especially with how much they're paying you.
Yeah, I'd hope not. Those sons of bitches.
I don't even know how they can pay you as much as they're paying.
Well, it's because it's like a company. Like, they own other restaurants. When ours is the bad one. It's pretty convenient for me.
Right, low expectations.
Yeah.
But you still get paid very well.
I get paid like actual cook somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
You're not.
Just a line cook. You make it fast, but quality.
Whenever anyone asks me what you do, I'm like, he is a cook at a Mexican restaurant. And they're like, oh.
Yeah, that's what I say. I say, I'm just a cook at Los Burgers or whatever.
No. Don't get specific. Because the name, like, Las Margs is nuts.
No one even knows what that is because it's margaritas, not
it's really
the shorthand.
It's like putting on a mustache for a disguise.
Yeah,
it's really, it's real discreet. You know, it's like, who are you? Oh, it's you, margaritas.
Well, it's not a popular chain. I mean, there's only like 2.
Are there any? I don't know any other one.
There might be 3.
The one you're at.
There's one in Westerville.
Well, you know because you work there. There's one closer to us, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they would never transfer me.
Why not? Is that the good one?
Because they make so much goddamn cash.
Well, imagine what their cooks get paid, dude.
Probably shit. If
Why?
I had to guess.
I would imagine.
You know exactly why.
I would imagine. I would not imagine. I would hope. Nicer area, Westerville, than Groveport.
Yeah. Canal.
Yeah. Okay.
Groveport's nicer than Canal. Groveport is not.
Oh boy. Is that the truth, baby?
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Just work there.
You just have to trek down there once every day for the most part.
Yeah, basically. It's an hour total drive time. So that's fun.
Well, my trip to Bexley also takes quite a minute of time, and it's worse the later I get out because it's the more people are getting off work. Like if I get off at like 3:30, I can get home pretty quick. Like
3:45.
Like 21 minutes. 3:45. It's like 25 minutes, and then at 4, it's like it takes 30 minutes to get home now. Today it took me 30 minutes to get home.
Left at 5?
No. Are you insane? I mean, I probably will once I'm doing AV Club, honestly.
Oh, that's like after school.
Yeah. Well, it's probably...
You could probably go in later, though.
It's probably during school. Well, they also just do... They have the kids run the events there. So I won't
it's free labor, bro. The kids will just teach themselves.
Yeah, well, they basically know what they're doing, but like, I would have to be there if they don't. But it seems like they do. So I'm just kind of like, is this for next year? You know, like for the next year's kids, the freshmen that don't know what they're doing.
Oh no, it's going to be this every year.
Because currently I can't help the kids because they're already doing it. They don't need any help. You know, I'm just coming into this would be like slowing them down. I'm like, I just kind of want to be like, how about you reach out to me if you need me for something?
The sub for them, right? Probably.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, because they had this whiz kid running it, and then you get just Joe Schmo who hasn't gone to the school,
random guy who's not formally trained
in any way.
No.
I do have a degree in communications, but
that
with a major in music production.
How is that related to Alex?
AV?
Yeah, the AV club.
A
audio.
And that's where it ends. But
Alex,
it's 50%. That's what the degree is, and the rest is just what's V, Nick? You know, the V is just HDMI nowadays. You know, or an HDMI to USB-C.
Unplug and plug it back in, and your job is done.
Or turn it off and on.
Ridiculous.
That's what 90% of my day consists of. Kids walking into the guy's office being like, "Hey, this is broken. What's going on?" It's just flashing, and they hand it to me. I hold the power button for 30 seconds. It turns on, and they're like, "Oh, thank you," and they walk away.
So they don't even need to come into your office.
No,
yeah.
No, and I do it right in front of them, so they can see that's all I'm doing. But it still happens. You know, kids still come in.
Well, yeah,
with the same thing, and I'm like, "How did you try restarting it?" Oh no,
because their parents' servants can't do that.
But I'm just astounded because I'm like, but these are Gen Z kids though. They've grown up. They were raised by technology. They should be
going to be like
experts.
Not on every technological device in the world.
They're probably only tablets.
Know how to use their phone.
There's regular tablets.
Well, they're fucking idiots. I don't know. Come on. I don't know.
It's like our computers. They're Microsoft tablets. Like, you know, they're like, hey, it's the screen's frozen.
The leaders of tomorrow.
And granted, you know, teachers bring me the same issue. Like I had one super old guy today come in, like literally like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, just like, hey, my Wi-Fi doesn't work. Just shouting in the office. I'm just, hey, sir, yes, come over here. Who are you? Sorry, I just started here, sir. Yes, this is my second week.
Who the hell are you?
Can you help? He's shouting. Yes, sir. Yeah, I can help you. Yes, just what's going on? You know, it's just shit like that all day. It just 99% of the time I'm just turning shit off and back on, and then it's working, and they're like, whoa, and I'm like, come back if it stops working. Thank you guys. Thanks, come again. So it's definitely a job I can do. You know what I'm saying? Once I start doing it,
that's really your skill set.
Yeah, very easy. Yeah, very easy. It's all about just mass production, interacting with the kids. You know, being like, hey, dude.
Yeah, I fucking hate kids.
Yeah, well, you're not a kid guy. I don't see kids in your future.
I see my own kids, but not other people's.
Adopted?
I'll fight them.
Adopted kids?
Why would you always assume it's adopted?
I don't always assume. You think I always assume it's adopted?
Yeah. Because you verbally expressed.
You're gonna have little Asian babies. And we can let that hang.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to let you sit with that one.
No.
Yeah.
Because that's who I imagine.
Asian.
In your future, yes. In your future.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not going to get any more specific other than saying that, because we know who I'm talking about when I say that. And
who?
No.
Who?
And,
Alex.
No.
Alex. No. You circle
You can't.
that.
No. Nick.
Yeah, I just did.
No.
I just did.
No. And we're just gonna continue. We're gonna burst forward. We're gonna plow right through it. You know,
is needed.
We're just gonna move past it and right through it.
You're not
at the same time.
Through anything. Asian.
I said what I said.
All right.
Now, Nick. I don't need to go through your history or anything, but that's just who I imagine. If not Asian, you know, nice little caramel baby.
God,
one or the other. You're
never white.
You're not gonna be with a plain Jane. I see you with LaFonda or
yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Yep.
Mostly just love that.
Do you know any others?
No. Couldn't tell you another one. But that's a notable character.
Is it though? It's like a cult film like, from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but it's great.
You forget how old you are. It's not really relevant anymore.
I don't care if it's relevant. It makes me laugh. Rex Kwon Do, dude, still so good.
That's
even though
the best.
Even if no one gets it, who cares?
I think I got
those who know.
Where I'm at today by dressing like Peter Pan here. Forget about it. So good.
You think I'm a failure because I go home to Starlight Night?
Forget about it. That place was a total ripoff.
Dude, that movie is so funny. I don't know why we haven't watched that on the Patreon, truly. Like
next one.
That movie is so short and it's so funny. I think it's like 80 minutes long. It's like not even an hour and a half. Barely hour 20 minutes.
They don't overstay their welcome at all.
Well, we do have to do a Patreon like this weekend or soon at some point. So, I mean, we do have to find a movie to watch.
We want to just do that?
I mean, Nick, I can watch that movie back to back to back. So if that's what you want to watch, yeah.
Alex.
We can watch Napoleon Dynamite on Patreon. And if you guys like that movie, or if somehow you haven't seen that movie, because apparently Nick's saying it's a cult movie that no one's heard of and it's past its prime and it isn't relevant anymore, maybe it's a good movie to watch. Because I love that movie.
What year was that movie released?
I'm going to say
2002.
No, I'm going to say either 1 or 3. 2003.
If it's over 2, I'm going to laugh so hard in your face.
Drum roll, please.
We're both wrong. It's 2004.
Oh! I was closer, though, so I get points.
You got 2 guesses. Fuck you.
No. That was just
yeah.
That was me thinking out loud.
No.
Because I chose one. I selected a choice. I chose 1 of 3.
You said or.
No, I said those were my 2 choices, and then I chose 1 of 3. That was my mind's eye. I was my mind palace. I was putting it before me, and I was picturing giant letters in the sky before me, and I chose 103. And then my selection faded away in the ether because I made my choice.
Okay, so
you know how thoughts work. My mind is like Sherlock Holmes.
Your mind is like a soup.
Yeah.
Jesus
Delicious
Christ.
warm stew.
No, like an old clam chowder that's cold and been reheated like 2-3 times.
Chunky beef stew.
So cold.
No, it's reheated.
Probably,
but it's good.
Probably there's a little mold in there.
There's no mold. Who wants to eat mold?
From the age. Also, you would probably eat it because you're.
Like, what are you looking at your phone? Are you bidding on shit still?
No, I'm closing out Napoleon Dynamite, and I'm looking back at my offer that was set.
Nick! So now you are.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to buy it for you because I didn't even know if you would want to play it.
I don't either, but that way I have it.
Yeah. That was my line of thought. And that was my line of thought when I bought it, because I'm like, oh, it's only like $40-$50. I'm like, and I'd be able to just play anything on it. All right, fine. Give it to me. And it's good, you know.
Fucking offer declined.
The issue is I'm a gamer, and I'm
the real gamer.
On
You're
my
an
computer
old person.
Well, have been interesting me. We haven't played the Echo Point Nova. I played that once.
I'll play it like right after this.
Yeah. You actually will? You're not playing Satisfactory?
Well, obviously that's what I was planning on doing. Yeah, of course. You say it every time. Yeah.
I emphasized, but you might have missed it if you weren't listening. That's where Nick works. Go on.
No.
What was
it's a game,
Nick's
and there's no G.
Nick's Guy Factory? Yeah, I know. We can't say that word anymore.
Or ever.
It's like the R word. You can't say that anymore. It is so funny, though. Just watch Talladega Nights, and they drop the hard R. That movie's so funny. I forgot.
It's a good movie.
Like, as a kid, I didn't appreciate how funny that movie was, and like now, because I haven't seen it in so long, and I just watched it.
This is one of the few movies I've seen.
That movie is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And I feel like people talk about it, but it's like not rated well for some reason. But it's like it's hilarious. It's a great movie.
I don't know about
his dad fucking telling him there's cocaine under his car and that he's got to fucking escape the cops or he's going to prison for 10 years.
That's just serial.
You have 2 minutes to decide. Go.
I mean,
that's comedy. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
Yeah.
The cougar in the car is always fun.
Cougar in a car, dude.
The Applebee's.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's a gourmet meal.
It's not.
For families.
It's not.
It's literally Lost
Marks. Not neither.
Lost Marks, but American version.
Ugh.
Is what Applebee's is.
Don't compare the culinary expertise that I do to Applebee's.
What you do should not be considered culinary specialties.
It is, though.
They may be called that on the menu, Nick, but it's not what not what they are.
That's what it is.
Technically.
Especials.
You can make anything sound good with flowery words.
Yeah, that's called advertising. You dummy.
And that's the name of the episode. That's called advertising.
The funniest shit is when like some Mexican people will like come in and they'll be like, "This is not authentic," and they'll say it to like the server, and I'm like, "Well, yeah, we're in Kanawha, Ohio. We border Canada. You could not get farther away from Mexico in the United States if you wanted to, unless you went to Maine.
Yeah, unless you went further.
It's not authentic.
Yeah, unless you followed the border.
This is food by white guys for white guys."
Thinking that they're getting an authentic Mexican cuisine.
It's Tex-Mex, technically. It's Texican.
That's what fat American families mean when they say to their families, "You guys want to go out for Mexican tonight?"
Yeah, just a sloppy meal made for disgusting people. Yeah. That's what it is.
You're like retching as you're like plating it. It's just slop.
No, you got past that.
Oh, this one looks like straight poop. All right, no, good.
None of my food looks like poop. No.
Well, I haven't seen your actual. What if I show up to your work one day with a clipboard, just like making sure all your dishes
I would smack the shit out of you.
Come out like as pristine as like I'm like wiping your plate.
I would just take the clipboard out of your hands, snap it.
I would dodge it, and then I'd wipe your plate again to make sure it's clean.
You're gonna dodge me snapping your clipboard?
-1, and I make sure you see it. I have a clear clipboard with a Sharpie.
It's already broken, so I've shattered it.
I do it big too, so you can see it. -1.
Every time page is just
every time you reach for
-1.
it, I like add a tick.
I would annihilate you.
Yeah, you'd be minus so many points.
I wouldn't give a shit, but I would murder you.
Your employee rating is -200.
My employee rating is the highest out of any employee ever in that shitty building.
Nick, I give every other employee 5 points, and you're -200.
Well, that's fine.
And they only have
negative
5.
Must mean that it's better than positive.
Not in your case.
Yes.
Over here,
only
reaching
in
for
my
the goddamn
case.
clipboard.
Yeah, not
That's
just
why
reaching, stealing, and shattering it over my knee.
It's acrylic.
Along with your body.
I'm dodging you.
You're not dodging
I'm
anything.
wiry, dude.
You're the least agile man in the entire world.
I'm like a sponge.
You're wiry, but you're also gangly. You also
ever
haven't
seen
done
Invincible,
a contact.
Nick? I'm like him.
You're like him when he's getting the shit kicked out of him by his father, and I'm the
I'm
father.
like, I still love you.
And then
in
I'm
500 years, it'll still be us.
Yeah, as I'm beating you into a paste.
But you still cry, and you're like, I have to leave now because I can't process emotions, and then leave.
Yeah, but you're dead though.
So and that was the last episode I saw of that show.
There's more episodes.
Yeah, there's 2 whole more seasons.
Yeah,
it's so fucking good.
Is that why you haven't watched more?
Nick, I have other shows that you can watch.
How many shows do you have to watch at a time? Alex, are you kidding me? You're tallying it up?
Finishing Arrested Development, dude.
All right,
still watching High Potential. Abbott Elementary's released new episodes.
Never gotten to High Potential.
There's like 13 episodes out. They're all 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. And D's the main character, you know?
So it should go Arrested Development, Invincible, then whatever other random junk you're watching.
Talladega Nights.
All right.
Well, I just watched that because
that was just a goof. You just came up with that.
Yeah, I was like, let's just put this on. Let's just watch this, right? And she didn't interrupt me.
Museum.
Night of the Museum.
Yeah,
that's kind of a classic. That's a good Patreon.
I haven't seen that in literally like 15 years.
Yeah. Is that Willy Chili
Willy the Penguin?
I literally still say that.
Just deep in the recesses of the mind.
It always comes up whenever
it's
cold.
Chili. Yeah.
And for some reason, it's not
like,
just
even
us.
in the movie. It's not like a big thing.
It's not a big moment at all.
It's not. It's just a random throwaway. Like he's coming in the building. Like,
and still just nope. That's something that
I'll be taking that.
You'll remember that forever. There you go. Oh, you're almost 30.
Brains are weird.
Oh nope, you're still saying that. Oh, you're still saying chili, Willie the Penguin.
Yeah. Yep, you'll say that till you die.
And people look at you. What'd you say?
The fuck are you talking about?
Willie Penguin. How about you shut the fuck up, Willie the Penguin?
The fuck is Willie the Penguin?
Who's
dude?
Willie? Keep your mouth shut over there, Nick.
Night at the Museum. That's not even a movie that people know about.
No. So yeah, no one would respect you after you say that. If you say that in public.
Yes, they would, because otherwise they could get the
chopped. That's a chop.
Well, chop with the physical force.
Yeah. So you get a chop and a physical force.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's two things.
It's two things. And the combo hurts more than just either one on their own.
That's true, especially if it's in the same spot over and over.
Times you get plus 1.5.
Damage multiplier for sure.
It's like a stab hit, yeah.
Also depending on their weaknesses.
Yeah,
that could amplify it more.
And their personal stats.
Weak to slash.
Attack, defense,
crush.
HP.
Yeah.
Speed, even. Who goes first?
Well, it would always be me that goes first, because who dares wins. Keep your pocket sand on you. Just
Nick, I wonder if we can actually battle each other with these things. I don't know how that works. How to make it work.
Does it have like Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I mean,
I think there is
a way for it to work, but I personally don't know the process.
Like, I highly doubt we need physical cables in this day.
Oh, no. I'm sure we just connect to the same Wi-Fi, and then there's Bluetooth or something. Who knows?
Probably.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well,
it's irrelevant till these bastards accept my offer.
Yeah, then you gotta wait for it to actually show up, which takes forever. But Nick, we're pretty far in the episode. I don't know how much we're gonna be cutting out, which is that's the problem.
A couple.
Because at least eBay talk at the top of the episodes.
People love that shit.
We're 40 minutes in though, so it's kind of like it's been a while. Yeah. Maybe we cut out a lot.
Yeah.
It's felt like 40 minutes. That's pretty good.
I mean, at most you'll probably need to chop off like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, who knows though? Because reality is always different than
if it's a short
actuality.
episode. It's a short episode. Fucking, this is free. This isn't the Patreon.
Yeah.
They don't deserve it.
Like, my strategy is to always keep it at least an hour, so it can be an hour and 1 second. Just because it looks longer in the timestamp rather than just 50.
Just the extra zeros.
Just because we have that one episode which is 57 minutes. It just stands out like a sore thumb. Because I'm just like, everything's an hour and then 57. Hour.
Should have added on 3 minutes of filler.
Well, there's just so much in there I had to cut out. There was so much, prison talk and just,
I know the episode.
I think I had to cut out like that whole thing with prison Mike.
Bits, dude.
The whole thing with prison Mike.
You could have at least put them on Patreon.
I mean, retrospect is, I could have, but man,
it's just so good.
I'm just like, oh no, there's no way this.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm like, this isn't even funny. This is aggressive. This sounds like something. This is Shawshank Redemption, like Andy Dufresne getting butt.
You have to cut out that bit. Can't talk about butt.
I'm gonna cut out that too. Well, the only people listening this far are Danny and our mom, and the one person
and our fans
keeps commenting
wedgies.
Literally every new episode still wedgie question mark.
Nobody.
We're not even gonna. Well, I still answer just because you had a comment, but it's just
and I bet you're like, oh my god, we might do that.
No, I've started just being like, nope. No, we're not though. No wedgie. Because
why?
We're not.
Because why?
We're not gonna do that. Nick, you're gonna start us off here.
Okay. All right, fine.
All right, so I don't know if any of these are on their houses, but we're just gonna hope that they're not.
What are the odds? You think they would just put a solid pin down directly where?
So a lot of them do, because they really
they want to be found by anyone.
They want to be found. By literally,
they're like, I don't care who gets here.
By anyone.
If you get to me, then we're gonna have some fun.
Are you you warm? Are you breathing? You're
cold. You're cold, but you are breathing.
You got pulse though.
There is some movement inside of the organ.
You have an anatomy, just at all.
Well, time to do some woodworking.
No, it's some relaxation, Nick. Some morning relaxation.
It's morning delight.
That's more.
Any lonely women?
More, yeah. All right, go ahead, Nick.
Any lonely women looking to hang out in New Philadelphia? 49 male clean, single male, looking for someone to mingle with? Question mark, question mark. So is he cleaning the male? He's cleaned 49 men, is what he's saying.
I don't know if he's saying there's 49 males that are clean now because of him, or what does he mean by clean? No, like, is he talking like his criminal record?
No.
Like you can hire him?
No.
Oh, he's talking about
sexually transmitted disease.
His pants. I don't believe them. I don't believe him.
They feel the need to say that. They're lying.
Yes, because we've seen a lot of these posts. I don't think anyone's specified that
they're clean.
Yeah, that they do or do not have an STD.
No. This is the first one that I'm like, you've got something.
Yeah. Why'd you bring it up? Hey, don't put it in my mind if you don't want me to know about it.
Yeah.
Especially since you probably do have one.
You do. You do, and you're lying to us.
Yeah. 'Cause now the trucker that sees is going to be like, see how if he didn't.
Now I know he's filthy.
Yeah, this guy's dirty as hell.
Got that goddamn gonorrhea.
But he did specify that he's looking for a woman.
Well, he's asking.
Well, a lonely woman to hang out with.
It's a statement as a question. Looking for someone to mingle with?
Mingle with?
Like,
it is aggressive with two question marks, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What is that? Is
emphasis.
it because there's some sort of like haste about it? Like, because one question mark, there's no urgency.
Seems like erratic. Yeah, no. You're just like
but
asking
two,
a question.
yeah.
Two's like you're like ting ting because you couldn't help
yourself.
yourself.
Like you're so nervous or like angry. You're so stirred up. You couldn't help but put two.
You had to put two and then not delete one of them.
It does seem that it's very aggressive to use two question marks, and anyone that does that should stop unless they're trying to be aggressive. And if he is, it seems like mingle is aggressive.
And maybe you don't like post an ad being aggressive, you know?
Yeah. Or saying that you're 49 and clean.
And clean.
With air quotes, you know.
All right, so he's like 55, dirty as fuck, married.
In New Philadelphia, born and raised.
To mingle.
This one says, girl at Chinese takeout. Old Brooklyn. Girl or girls, all right, at the Fulton Chinese takeout. You guys walked out because of the lady behind the counter. I was the guy waiting to order. Didn't even notice you, bro. I think you drove away in a white car, you creep. You really, you had really long eyelashes and long legs. Blushy emoji. I saw you looking. Space, period. He's trying to seem like he's mysterious.
Is he? Is he though?
In a way?
I think he's trying to make himself seem more normal than he is.
I saw you looking.
Well, staring back because you were just staring at her legs.
Again, right. This is the same case as all of these people who think that they've made a connection, but just because someone looked at them.
Due to them
creep,
them
staring.
Yeah.
Staring.
Yeah.
Through the window. He was in line, probably doing one of these, looking out the window. And they're like getting in their car, driving by. They look over. They see this fucking creep just
the whole time as they're walking back to the car.
They mention, is that guy staring at us when we were walking out? Yeah, he's still looking at us. He's
just until they exit.
He's looking at us through the window. Let's look.
He's watching us drive away right now.
He's writing down a license plate number. Why did you remember that their car's white? You said you think you know
girl or
girls,
they have a white car. Plural. Like, what does that mean? Does he not know if she was with other people or not?
You know what he's doing? He's casting a wide net. He's like,
for anyone that was at this Chinese takeout.
Yeah, he's like, yo, females, you know, any of y'all
in a maybe white car.
Can I catch one of you? Yeah,
no.
White. They have
probably white.
Blue,
red,
white.
Or
white car.
White car. White. It's
yes,
white.
It was white.
I was about to say that.
Honda.
Toyota.
Civic. Just like the classic, just regular car.
It's probably accurate.
You're fooling nobody,
because of the lady behind the counter. Like, what did she give them their food? Did she piss them off? Like, what? What does that mean?
It seems like you don't know what happened, guy. It seems like these girls just got their order and left. Why? Why are you watching them? Why are you staring at them? Why are you analyzing them? And why do you think that they were looking at you? Just because you're in the same place at the same time? Yeah, people look at each other because we're people and we exist in the same space.
It's when you stare and then they catch you staring and then they look back and then you interpret that as I saw you looking.
Because he's just going like this.
Yeah.
And then they finally look and he's like, got him. Yes, you looked at me. Yes, we're in love. Got him.
As soon as they turn around, he's just like...
I'm not even
subtle.
I'm not even fucking looking, man. I'm not even looking.
Then as soon as she turns, she still sees him in the periphery.
She sees him like burst out the door,
just standing there.
Yeah, just like T-posing, like standing there. Nick,
Drexel gal, Drexel looking for the chick in Drexel I used to share a 40 with in my pickup truck.
This one's short and sweet. I don't even know why this is on here.
This is probably like a 70-year-old dude reminiscing about the early 80s.
Why are you sharing a drink in a truck? I mean,
those were the days.
That's just how you get arrested and just... Even if you're not driving anywhere, they'll take advantage of the fact that you're drinking in a vehicle.
Nah.
Cops are not typically good guys. And they want to take you down
Drexel,
in as many ways as they
few
can.
and far between, right?
Nah, I mean, where is Drexel?
I don't fucking know.
Is this like Columbus? This is Dayton. So
no. It's like
it's somewhere
a while north.
And this is definitely like a 60-year-old guy reminiscing, thinking about...
It's like maybe she's got a granddaughter.
Maybe she's on Craigslist. No,
maybe.
She's not.
Maybe.
Nick?
Buffalo, New York.
Is it Buffalo?
Westchester. Alex, these are not Columbus.
Nick, is it Buffalo or Buffalo? No, it's Westchester.
Buffalo, knee. Westchester.
It's Cincinnati, bro. Look at that.
Totally inappropriate. But you sat next to me. You were so cute. I couldn't stop looking. Wow.
I'm thinking maybe this girl had something related to Buffalo, New York, and he's trying to like be like, hey, even though he spelled Buffalo wrong, he spelled it Buffalo.
Yeah, my brain auto-corrected.
I know, and that's why I had to be like, hey, Nick, what is it though?
It's like there's no way someone would be that dumb.
Well, that's not how it sounds. It doesn't sound like Buffalo. Buffalo, New York.
Nope. And this is Ohio.
Yeah, and it's Westchester. So it's... And what is he hoping comes from this? Is he making this post for himself? Is this just...
Like, we don't even know where they were.
No. Nope.
It's just like, this could be literally anyone. On a bench, on a bus, in a plane.
Yep. And he was just staring at him.
Making
typical
a woman very uncomfortable.
Misconnection behavior.
Yeah.
Staring,
yeah. Average misconnection.
Making women uncomfortable by staring.
Making them uncomfortable as fuck. I really want to run.
Because nobody's attracted. I mean, if you're doing this, I mean,
stop. Get some help. If you're genuine on here, you need to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah. If you're like passionately sweating, posting every day or
ever, just ever
once.
No one has ever
one time.
No normal.
If you post one time,
does this?
Yeah. Please
stop.
Get some help. All right, this one, missing my late night buddy. You know, we already, if you've been here before, we already know what he means, and we know where it goes from here. Without reading the rest of the post, we're going to, but we know this guy. We've met him before, and we're not a fan.
They used to play kickball, toss the salad.
Okay, Chillicothe, because that's how you pronounce it, or Chillicothe, because that's fun. Missing my buddy, the guy who used to meet up late night. we would getting to the top and or the bottom of things while indulging.
He's not even trying. He's just not even trying.
That's a good title for the episode. Getting to the top and or bottom of things.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, when he says indulging,
yeah, carnally,
the secular world. Show me your secular ways. 5'5", 145 pounds, all smooth, 57-year-old near Greensfield, hoping that we get to meet up soon. Whew, that was hard to get through. That was good.
So, it's a guy that's shorter than me, about my weight.
You're like 150?
I think.
When was the last time you weighed yourself?
It's been a minute.
Because I was picturing like a super skinny guy at 145. Because, you know, I'm like 180.
I'll go see what I weigh right now.
So we're just gonna have to cut this out then, Nick, because you're gonna go weigh yourself.
You can finish reading it.
I already did finish reading it. I'll just cut all this out. Where are we at? Okay, cool. I hope I remember to cut this out. That makes more sense because you've been fucking lifting. Okay, so Nick, you actually weighed yourself, and what's the update? Because you thought that you weighed like 150 something.
I thought it was like 152.
What's the reality?
159.5.
So almost 160
of raw power.
Thank God. We were worried about you. You're putting on weight. Yeah, you're getting too skinny.
What are you talking about?
You used to be like little chubs, but then you got too skinny.
Then I got to a normal weight.
And now you're actually... No, now you're normal weight.
No, I'm like...
You were not...
According to BMI.
Yeah, BMI is dumb. Shouldn't listen to it.
It was what?
Never been correct. It's more like, how do you
Health and
feel,
fitness.
Do you wake up with more energy? Is there things
I never
easier
wake
to
up
do?
with energy. Are you kidding me? What kind of nonsense is that?
Yeah, that's true. Waking up sucks no matter what.
Fuck. I hate getting it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All right. Well, I'm back to the guy missing his late night buddy, Nick.
Yeah. I got a good 20 pounds ish on him.
Yeah, you got a good 20 pounds on him. So yeah, I am picturing a skinny kind of, short guy.
He's shorter than me. He's probably a bit thicker.
Old. 57. Oh, I guess not that old, but like older.
That's old, dude.
Nick, well, I bet when we're 57, we're going to be like, it's not that old.
Yeah, and then everyone's going to be like, it is that old, though.
In the grand scheme of things, it's like halfway to death, if we die at 100. But
it'd be like 45. I would expect to die at like 90.
Nick, because I'm almost 30, it's like, I used to think 30-year-olds were old as hell, and now I'm just like...
I still think that.
One good thing about this school is the kids make me feel really good about myself because they're like, yo, I thought you were 23, dude. I was like, dude, I'm almost 30, but thanks. I appreciate it.
It's all that weed you've been smoking.
Weed keeps you young, bro. You seen Snoop Dogg? That dude looks
He'll never
so
age
good.
a day.
Something about it. I don't know. It's like, that's all I'm going to say.
Something about it, That's all you're going to say?
Because I don't know this, I can't get into the scientifics about it, and there's more qualified people that can talk about it, so I'm not going to be one of those people because I'm not that person. So go find that person if you want that.
You should be that person, dude.
I'm all about getting to the top and or bottom of things while indulging, like this guy.
While indulging. Always while indulging, dude.
If I use that for the title, it's going to be the longest title we've ever had. But it's so funny. And the way he worded it is so specific, and he didn't need to do it this way.
Getting to the top and or.
But this is why we do misconnections, because of shit like that.
This dude thought he was Shakespeare.
Yep. All right, Nick, you can have this creepy one.
Lost my sister in Windsor.
Sure. All right.
Hi, it's your big brother. I've been missing you. I promise to be nicer from now on. Kinda. I mean, I still get to tease you, right? So come back. We can go back to somewhat normal. ... Bro, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck did you just make me read?
It's like the start of a horror game, right?
Yeah, but this is real life, and someone
Yeah.
is having a manic episode, I think.
It's either that or this is... Well, he said so cone back, number one.
God, dude. These stupid-ass spelling mistakes. What year is this?
This could be some, weird kinky couple, and their kink is...
That's best case. Yeah.
They pretend that they're siblings, and they're like, hey, baby, you see my misconnections post about you?
Ideally.
Nobody else posts about their lost sister on misconnections. That's not what this is at all. No, it's not what this is.
God, this is so weird.
Yeah, but I wanted you to read it just because it's so creepy and weird. And
I really hope I never meet this guy ever.
The way he typed it is like he tried to be very follow the rules. He still had a typo, and used. Yeah.
He wanted to be like cutesy about it, but he
Nick
mechanic from Carlton
or Carrollton, whatever.
Carlton.
No, it's Carrollton.
Coral.
Either way,
Coral. We met up a few times because you weren't getting it at home. Had some fun. You were in your mid-20s. I'm 30. In shape.
One word. In shape.
I told you smelled like a mechanic when we first met. You said that's because you are. Then we had fun. M4M only.
What are the fucking odds, bro?
That tracks. Yep. Yep.
Either you're going to find a woman that smells like a mechanic.
No.
No, it doesn't really exist.
Typically not.
Not typically.
No.
And if they do, they typically don't want
big burly dude from Carlton.
Or just man, yeah.
Well,
the weird thing is that this guy's a year older than me. Technically only like 6 months. And it's like
that's going to be you in a year.
Well, it's like what happened to these guys to where they're at this point in their lives and they're seeking out these extra, these affairs in some way where they're like, I say that I'm straight in my real life, but secretly I love sucking dick, and I can't tell anybody but these random dudes on Craigslist that I meet up and suck their dicks. They're the only ones that know.
Well, that's just nature.
There's like senators like that and shit.
Republicans all across the board, I think.
Think about that, guys. Next time you're voting for someone, right? Next time you're at the booth.
This guy's the most honest one on here.
Saying I love this guy. Yeah.
And this story is probably true, too.
He had a whole story. Yeah, I believe him because he had like a tale. He had the beginning, middle, and end.
And he's like, M for M only. Like, yeah, that we know. Thank you for at least making it clear.
Yeah, I know it was obvious that he was a mechanic because he smelled like one and was wearing his mechanic overalls, and he had the company
and
logo.
He said he just got off work at the mechanic
shop.
Ew.
Yep. You're covered in grease.
That happens.
Oh, were you mechanic? You smell like...
You smell like a mechanic.
And the guy's just like...
Just rips off his clothes.
And that's in his mind, but in reality, he just stares back at him like, you fucking fairy.
She go flutter away.
Because what mechanic is... wants some M for M action.
Apparently this one in his mid-20s.
I really don't get it from my wife. Not the way I can from a man.
Not the way that you would want from another man.
Me.
Like man love.
Johnny's Bakery. February 4th, 2 p.m.-ish. Only 2 customers. Powdered donut. By the time I knew what there was, it was too late.
What?
This guy wrote a haiku, and it's just kind of like, this
is so strange.
Everything about this is like trying to be like a writer, and it's like
artsy.
It's so it's missing the mark just so hard. In the fact that there's so much like trying, it's just like you almost did it, guy.
Practicing his writing.
You almost did it. You had to put powdered donut. Just
on Misconnections, because that's the place for your poems. It's also good for workshopping. By the time I knew what there was, it was too late. Which was, again, nothing.
Which was a fleeting moment of eye contact when you dropped something and it made a loud noise. And
you were the only other person in there that wasn't an employee.
And they looked over and they were just like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. And, wrote you off from that point on.
Because you're no one. You're nobody. Grayson Lake visitor. Looking for the guy that came to help my sheet that had a large hole in it. It happened again and I need help. I hope that it's a real sheet to like block the wind or something.
This is one that I have pondered because I don't know what it means. What is the large sheet? The hole, is this a glory hole? Is this
No.
What is this hole
His
for?
sheet is like his ass, just the whole ass, dude. It's the canvas. It has a large hole in it, dude.
So by sheet he means his
help my ass with the hole.
Help just
it happened again.
The whole ass.
I need help
and
with
I
the
need
hole.
help.
I need help with my
He seems desperate.
I need help with my hole.
Like, I want to help this guy, but there's nothing I could do.
Or maybe it's like a real guy, but why would he have posted it in missed connections then? You know?
Everyone's always trying to find connection, dude. And that's why. And if you're trying to find connection with us, you know that we have a Patreon.
And it's not expensive either.
It's $2. And it's $2 a month, but we also post twice a month, so you're really getting your money's worth. And we also post extra stuff. We're actually going to try to start doing that more. We posted an extra video last week. Just a fun little thing. Just, I'm not going to say any more about it, but it's funny. Check it out on our Patreon. Link down below. And make sure you like, comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We just gained another subscribe. We're just like slow. I mean, just boop. It's moving in the right direction because YouTube is deciding to not show us to anybody but our current subscribers, which is hard for growth. It doesn't really promote growth. But I think that's
no, it doesn't.
They're trying to get people to comment and share more.
Sure.
So do that. Comment down below.
Comment.
Share
your
this
opinion on Alex's hat.
It continuously rises off my head, and I have to reset it. And there's nothing I can do about it. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you remember, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye.